3, 2 is the midpoint of the line segment AB as shown in the given figure. Find the coordinates of the point A and B. So now here in this figure, this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. Now you can see the point A lies in the y-axis and B lies in the x-axis, and the point P is the midpoint of AB they have given. This is P is minus 3, 2 they have given. They're asking us to find out the coordinate of A and B. Now here P is the midpoint of the line joining A and B. Now this is x2, x1, y1, and this is x2, y2. A is x1, y1 and B is x2, y2. Now we know that the point A lies in the y-axis. In y-axis, x is equal to 0. The x-coordinate is equal to 0 we know. So therefore the x-coordinate is 0, y1. Now here B, the point B lies in the x-axis. In x-axis, y is equal to 0 we know. So here the y-coordinate is 0, therefore x2, 0. This is the B coordinate and this is the A coordinate. Now I am going to use the midpoint formula to find out x1 and x2 and y1. Now midpoint formula, let me write a midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Now I know the midpoint, it is minus 3, 2 they have given, so I am substituting minus 3, 2. Now x1 plus x2, x1 is 0 plus x2 by 2, y1 is y1 as it is, plus y2 is 0 divided by 2. Now I am going to equate the x-coordinate to x-coordinate and y-coordinate to y-coordinate to find out x1, x2 and y1. Now let me equate it. Minus 3 is equal to x2 by 2. 0 plus x2 is x2 by 2. So I am getting 2. If I bring it to the other side, it becomes minus 3 into 2 is x2. Therefore, x2 is minus 6. Therefore, x2 is minus 6. Now I am going to equate the y-coordinate. I am getting, now x2 I have found out. So x2 I know 0 is my y-coordinate. Therefore, we have found out the coordinate of B. Therefore, the B coordinate, the coordinate of B is, the coordinate of B is minus 6, 0. So we have found out the B coordinate. Next I am going to equate the y coordinate. So if I equate, I am getting 2 is equal to y1 by 2. So 2 to y1 plus 0 by 2. So 0 is nothing but y1 by 2. So I am getting y1 by 2. So 2, if I bring it to the other side, it becomes 2 into 2 is equal to y1. Therefore y1 is equal to 4. Now therefore the A coordinate, therefore the coordinate of A is x coordinate is 0 we know, 0, y1 just now we found out it is 4. So the A coordinate is 0, 4. So we have found out the A coordinate and the B coordinate. Next problem. In the given figure, P 4, 2 is the midpoint of the line segment AB. Find the coordinate of A and B. So here in this figure, this is my x-axis they have given and y-axis. The point A lies in the x-axis and the point B lies in the y-axis, and the point P is 4, 2 is the midpoint they have given. So A is x1, y1 and B is x2, y2. Now we know that the point A lies in the x-axis. In x-axis, the y-coordinate is 0. So this takes the form x1 comma 0. Similarly, the point B lies in the y-axis. In y-axis, x coordinate is 0, so the B takes the form 0 comma y2. Now P is a midpoint, I know, so I'm going to use a midpoint formula to find out the A coordinate and the B coordinate. Just let me write the midpoint formula. Midpoint formula is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. Now let me substitute in the midpoint formula. So midpoint, we know P is a midpoint. They have given just 4 comma 2. They have given, I am substituting it. And x1 I'm writing it because I don't know the x1 value, so I'm writing it as it is. x2 is 0, so I'm substituting 0 by 2 comma y1 is 0 plus y2 I have to find out, so I'm substituting as it is by 2. Now I'm going to equate the x coordinates and the y coordinates on the left hand side and the right hand side to find out x1 and y2. So 4 is equal to x1 plus 0 by 2, that is x1 by 2. Therefore, x1 is equal to 4 into 2 is 8. So we have found out x1. So therefore the A coordinate we have found out. Therefore, the coordinate of A is now x1 we have found out it is 8 and y is 0. Therefore, the coordinate of A is 8 comma 0. The A coordinate we have found out. Next, let me equate the y coordinates to find out the coordinate of B. 2 is equal to 0 plus y2 by 2, so it is y2 by 2. Therefore, y2 is equal to 2 into 2 is 4. So we have found out y2. The coordinate of B is 0 comma y2, so y2 is 4 we have found out. Therefore, the coordinate of B is 0 comma y2 is 4, 0 comma 4. So we have found the coordinate of A and B. Next problem. Minus 5 comma 2, 3 comma minus 6 and 7 comma 4 are the vertices of the triangle. Find the length of its median through the vertex 3 comma minus 6. Now you can see the triangle here. The vertices of the triangle they have given. So let me mark it. This is minus 5 comma 2 and this is 3 comma minus 6. This is 7 comma 4. So the vertices of the triangle they have given. They are asking us to find out the length of the median through the vertex 3 comma minus 6. Now here through the vertex. So from this vertex they are drawing a median. They are asking us to find out the length of the median. This length they are asking us to find out. So median, what is the property of the median is from the vertex, if you draw a line to the opposite side, it divides the line into 2 equal parts. This is 2 equal parts. So that means this is the midpoint they are saying. Hey, so that is the property of the median. That is, if you draw a line from the vertex to the opposite side, it divides the opposite side. It divides this line into 2 equal parts. This and this will be equal parts. That means this point is the midpoint. Now if I take the point P as P x comma y, so now P x comma y is a midpoint of the line joining minus 5 comma 2 and 7 comma 4. This is the midpoint. So now using the midpoint formula, I am going to find out the vertices P and then I am going to find out the length of the median using the distance formula. So it is very simple problem. Very simple. So first I am going to use the midpoint formula to find out the coordinate of P and then I am going to use a length formula to find out the length of the median. So now here the points are minus 5 comma 2 and 7 comma 4. Okay, now this is my x1 comma y1 and this is x2 comma y2. So I'm going to find out the midpoint. So let me write the formula. X1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So I'm going to substitute in this formula. So midpoint is x comma y. So here I have named it as p. So I'm writing it as p x comma y. X1 is minus 5 plus x2 is 7 by 2 comma y1 is 2 and y2 is 4 by 2. So let me simplify this. I'm getting minus 5 plus 7 is 2, 2 by 2 comma 2 plus 4 is 6 by 2. So I'm getting 2 by 2 is 1 comma 6 by 2 is 3. So the midpoint P is x comma y, which is 1 comma 3 we have found out. Now I'm going to find out the length of the median. Now here the points are 3 comma minus 6 and 1 comma 3. These are the 2 points. Here this is x1 comma y1 and x2 comma y2. So with these 2 points I'm going to find out the length of the median. This is the length of the median. So I'm going to find out the length of the median using the length formula, that is distance formula. I'm going to use the distance formula. Let me find out the length of the median. Length of the median is equal to square root of x2 minus x1 the whole square. This is a formula. Y2 minus y1 the whole square. Now I'm going to substitute in this formula to find out the length of the median. Square root of x2 is 1 minus x1 is 3 the whole square plus y2 is 3 minus y1 is minus 6. Already I have a minus here, so it becomes plus 6 the whole square. Now let me simplify this. This is equal to square root of 1 minus 3 is minus 2 the whole square plus 3 plus 6 is 9 the whole square. Now this is equal to minus 2 the whole square is 4 plus 9 the whole square is 81. So this is equal to square root of 85. So the length of the median is square root of 85. Next problem. Given a line A, B, C, D in which AB is equal to BC is equal to CD, B is 0, 3 and C is 1, 8. Find the coordinates of A and D. Now you can see there is a line A, B, C, D. In this line AB is equal to BC is equal to CD they have given. So suppose if this is a point B and this is a point C and D and this is A. What is given is AB. AB is equal to BC. BC is equal to CD they have given. Now they have given the coordinates of B. B is 0, 3 they have given and C is 1, 8 they have given. They are asking us to find out the coordinate of A and D. Now how to find out the coordinate of A and D is, now let me consider A, B, C, this line. Up to this let me consider A, B, C. Now ABC is a line. Now in this ABC, B is the midpoint of AC because AB is equal to BC they have given. So AB is equal to BC, therefore B is the midpoint of AC. So now I'm going to use the midpoint formula to find out the coordinate of A. In this A coordinate I have to find out. Let me take it as x1 comma y1 and the C coordinate is 1 comma 8. So C coordinate is 1 comma 8 means C is x2 comma y2. Now the midpoint is midpoint B. What is midpoint B? midpoint B is 0, 3 they have given. So with this, let me find out the coordinate of A. Now let me write the midpoint formula first. Midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, comma y1 plus y2 by 2. So this is a formula for midpoint. So I'm going to use this formula to find out the coordinate A. Find the coordinate of A. Midpoint is B here. So let me substitute 0, 3, which is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2. So x1 I have to find out. Let me write it as it is. x1 plus x2 is 1 divided by 2, comma y1 I have to find out. y1 plus y2 is 8 divided by 2. So now I'm going to equate x coordinate with x and y coordinate with y. I'm going to equate to find out the x1 and y1. Now 0 is equal to x1 plus 1 by 2. So if I bring it to the other side, 0 into 2 is 0. So 0 is equal to x1 plus 1. Let me bring 1 to the other side. So minus 1 is equal to x1. Now I'm going to equate y coordinate. 3 is equal to y1 plus 8 by 2. So 2 if I bring to the other side, 3 into 2 is equal to y1 plus 8. 3 into 2 is 6. Let me bring this 8 to the other side. It becomes minus 8 equal to y1. Therefore y1 is minus 2. So x1 is 1 minus 1 and y1 is minus 2. Therefore the coordinate of A is x1 comma y1, which is minus 1 comma minus 2. Now let me find out the coordinate of D. Now I'm going to consider this part. The other part I'm going to consider B, C, D. This part I'm going to consider B, C, D. In this C is it is given that BC is equal to CD. They have given, that means C is the midpoint. C is the midpoint of BD they have given. So C is the midpoint of BD. So with the midpoint formula I'm going to find out. So I'm going to take here B coordinate and C coordinate. B coordinate is 0, 3 and the D coordinate I need to find out, which is x2, y2. Now here this is my x1, y1. Next C coordinate, the midpoint C. Midpoint C is 1, 8 is given in the question. So let me write the midpoint formula. Midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Now midpoint here is C. C is the midpoint, so 1, 8 is its coordinates. I am substituting 1, 8. x1 is 0 plus x2 I need to find out. Let me write it as it is, divided by 2, y1 is 3 plus y2 I have to find out, divided by 2. Now I am going to equate x coordinate and y coordinate to find out x2 and y2. So let me equate it. 1 is equal to 0 plus x2 by 2, which is nothing but x2 by 2. Therefore 2 if I bring to the other side, 2 is equal to x2. Therefore x2 is equal to 2. Next let me equate the y coordinate. 8 is equal to 3 plus y2 by 2. 2 let me bring to the other side. 8 into 2 is equal to 3 plus y2. 8 into 2 is 16 is equal to 3 plus y2. 3 if I bring to the other side, 16 minus 3 is equal to y2 and 13 is equal to y2. Therefore y2 is equal to 13. So we have found out the coordinate of D. The coordinate of D is, therefore the coordinate. Therefore, the coordinate of D is 2, 13. So we have found out the A coordinate and D coordinate. Now let's see the next problem. One end of the diameter of the circle is -2, 5. Find the coordinates of the other end of it. Of the center of the circle is 2, -1. So what they have given is one end of the diameter of the circle is -2, 5. So let me take this point as -2, 5. Now this is my A. Let me take A is -2, 5. Find the coordinates of the other end of the circle. So this is B. This I have to find out. Let me take it as x2, y2. The center of the circle. The center of the circle is 2, 3. So let me take P, which is 2, -1. So they're asking us to find out the other coordinate, B coordinate. They're asking us to find out. So I'm going to use the midpoint formula to find out the other coordinate. Solution. Now A coordinate is -2, 5 and the B coordinate is x2, y2. Now this is my A coordinate and so this becomes x1, y1. Now the midpoint is P. Midpoint is P. They have given midpoint P is 2, -1. They have given. So let me use the midpoint formula. Midpoint is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So midpoint is 2, -1. I'm substituting. X1 is -2 plus x2 I need to find out. Let me keep it as it is, divided by 2, y1 is 5 plus y2 by 2. So here I'm going to equate the x coordinates and the y coordinates. So this is my x coordinate and this is my y coordinate. So let me equate to find out x2 and y2. So 2 is equal to -2 plus x2 by 2. So if I bring this 2 to the other side, it becomes 2 into 2 is equal to -2 plus x2. 2 into 2 is 4 is equal to -2 plus x2. -2, let me bring it to the other side, it becomes 4 plus 2 is equal to x2. 6 is equal to x2. So we have found out the x2. Next, let me find out the y2 value. Let me equate. -1 is equal to 5 plus y2, the whole thing divided by 2. 2 if I bring to the other side, it becomes -1 into 2 is equal to 5 plus y2. -1 into 2 is -2 equal to 5 plus y2. Let me bring 5 to the other side, it becomes -5 is equal to y2. -2 minus 5 is -7 is equal to y2. So we have found out the other end of the diameter. Therefore, the other end of the diameter, is x2 and y2. x2 value is 6 and y2 value is -7. So we have found out the other end of the diameter. This is B, where B is 6, -7 we have found out.